Do I look normal?
Do you want me to start?
No, I should start. No, you should start. I just feel like you always start and I'm really sorry. Do you want me to pick up the slack?
No, you go ahead.
Okay.
I'm going to leave all that in.
Okay. Okay, hi girlies, hi BNTinis, and hello my darling Lozalini.
Hello, Lily. Welcome to podcast, welcome to the studio, welcome to podcast.
Do you know what I'm addicted? I feel like could be nice to say every week, but you know how our first step back was to welcome home?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Yeah.
Once a week you get to come home. The rest of the days, due to custody arrangements, you do have to live with your father.
Yeah, we couldn't totally clinch it in the courts, but
we get you 1 day a week. And look, buddy, we just want to make the most of it and, tell whoever else, your other guardian, to just send some more money and we'll have a bit of fun.
How are you?
I'm good. We're back from our trip. We're back from the island.
Yeah, let's address the elephant in the room. We're back from girls' trip.
Back from girls' trip. I know you were all following along with bated breath on Instagram. But we were on we took a girls' trip.
It was amazing. We did it. We flew to Hamilton Island.
Yeah.
I can't tell you, have you been, since you've come back?
Yeah. Things are different.
No, things are different. So totally, we're holding hands under the table.
Yeah.
No, but maybe this is because I work in an office with a billion people, but I don't think I've been asked how was Hamilton Island more times in my whole, is that all anyone's been saying to you?
A little bit. I guess now I'm just thinking in my head, I'm like, how many people do I even interact with? Because I was working this morning, but then I was on a Zoom with my boss, but she just got back from Italy and Europe and Greece.
Thanks.
And I was like, well, actually my trip was also pretty good.
We went to the Europe of Australia, Hamilton Island.
We literally did. But it was good. I mean, main points. Is there anything to cover?
I mean, I think we need to just say maybe we could say the highlights.
Yeah.
It's just shouting out the people that we met, the crazy misfits along the way. Shout out to Cody, who helped take a photo of us out while we were
on a kayak.
That was so sick. Shout outs to was it Lockie?
Lockie on the plane. We met, we were sitting next to this guy, Lockie, on the plane. And then classic, it always happens on a plane. You don't chat the whole time. And then just as you're landing, you suddenly spark a connection.
Totally. And can we just address this guy was watching Bert Kreischer?
Oh, he was.
Kreischer. I don't even know his name.
He was watching a Bert Kreischer, the shirtless comedian Netflix stand-up special on the plane, just in full on his phone, which is...
Well, it didn't make us talk to him.
It didn't. It didn't invite me in. It didn't make me want to reach out. But I appreciate the support of, the form.
Yeah, totally.
And then
fan. Right at the end, you have to say the quote.
And then he said some amazing things to us. He said, we're talking about Hamilton Island, and he said that he moved up to Ellie Beach, and he said that Hamilton Island is an island of misfits, an island of runaways, where no one really grows up.
Let that sink in.
And I was like, pause, rewind. That's a movie.
Literally.
He was a movie.
I have it bouncing around in my head every couple of hours where I'm like, an island of misfits.
An island of misfits. Yeah, literally. And it kind of was. And then we met another guy named Sword.
Yeah, shout outs.
His name was Sword, and I'm sure that that's his legal name.
I hope so.
I have no doubt.
Yeah. And he gave us one of the biggest gifts of the trip.
He did. He told us where a pool was that belongs to another resort, but we went in there anyway.
Yeah, totally. It was so good. And he gave me his phone number.
Yeah, he did. And he said, you're gorgeous. What did he say? God, you're gorgeous. And
thank you. I want to have that recorded.
And she hasn't called him yet, but never say never.
Yeah, the second Ben doesn't call me pretty, I know whose phone I'm blowing up.
You'll be unsheathing the sword.
Wait, I actually have something off the trip, because obviously it was amazing. Honestly, there's no drama to tell you. We had a really nice time. I did I did sort of wonder about one thing in the trip that I thought could be fun to talk about. But
oh no.
We slept in the same room in different beds, right? Mm-hmm. And then when I would get up to pee, I would sometimes get up to pee in the middle of the night. And this is something that is been something I've thought about for my entire life. But what is more polite or the better sort of etiquette? Is it flushing, but in the middle of the night with potential to wake someone up, but that's someone doesn't go to the toilet and wakes up and sees piss sitting in the toilet?
Yeah.
Or is it, no, it's actually really like a love language to like not and
If
just
it's
don't
yellow,
disturb
let it
that.
mellow.
Yeah. But this is that prior discussion and prior, like, you know, consent about this situation.
Yeah.
But that's something I thought about. I did flush every time, but I just realized with you it didn't matter.
Because I have earplugs in, not because I have a weird urine thing. But no, I do sleep with earplugs in, so I wouldn't have heard it anyway. But I'm pro flush. I just want to flush it. I don't care. I think, and people who are the like, if it's yellow, let it mellow. Like you go to people's houses like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, they're always weird about it.
Okay, can I give you a scenario?
Maybe they're on tank water or something, but I hate it. I'm like, I don't care. Anyway, sorry.
But what, okay, this is like bringing you back to an era, but remember when Ben used to live with another comedian, Seren, and his partner?
Yeah.
So Ben lived with another comedian couple and it was their place kind of thing. And then imagine when I'm early dating Ben and then I'm sleeping over at Ben's and then imagine I'm getting up. So imagine like the fuck piece of your roommate goes to the toilet, flushes in the middle, loud. Don't you think you'd be pissed? But actually like you'd be pissed off, but also you'd be pissed off if you woke up to piss in the bowl.
It depends on the flush. It depends on everything. Somehow, like I feel like sometimes the flush is like not that obtrusive. Like I wouldn't be woken by a flush in most places, but if you live somewhere with like crazy plumbing, maybe. Was it like an old haunted mansion with like lead old pipes? I don't know. Shout out, guys, call in, let us know.
Yeah, I was just wondering. But yeah, for you, can I say, like, I get nervous, like, sleeping with other people in the same room because I'm very, like, self-conscious about sounds or whatever. Knowing that you couldn't hear shit, I honestly think, like, really was an amazing factor to the trip of, like, I could just really let loose and really toss and not really worry and just do my own thing, and it was great.
Yeah. I'm glad. I mean, we've shared a bed for a whole week before.
I've literally blocked that out.
We went to the Gold Coast when we were at the Gold Coast.
We were in the same bed?
We slept in the same bed.
That's so vulnerable.
Can't believe you don't remember that.
I know, I have a terrible...
Can't believe you don't cherish that.
I actually...
Can't believe you don't regularly remember moments from that.
I honestly think it's maybe because I've just spent now years in my hole with Ben. But like that's home, you know, that I'm like, ooh.
I'm glad we had separate beds though, because I'm a tossing and turner. Yeah. I'm rolling around and I'm put pillow between my knees and I'm bending my back. I'm a nightmare. I'm flipping around in there. But I'm blind and I'm deaf while I'm doing it, which sort of makes my flipping around kind of worse because I can't hear myself. We talked about unpacking a little bit when I came on Triple J. We talked about unpacking, and I wanted to say another thought on unpacking that I had, which is I hate unpacking so much that I wish that there was an option at the airport, like that, like the carousel, you know, the baggage carousel, like your bag goes around on the carousel. You should just be able to go like, and it just goes around and just goes into like the incinerator. And I'm like, just leave it. I don't want to open it. I don't want to fucking know what I've got in there. Just burn it and I'll get new stuff.
That's so funny. I didn't realize how much I hated unpacking until we came home and I was like, I can't deal with this. And I let it marinate for like 3 days.
It's like an emotional, it's like, I can't.
Oh, wait, I have a thought to tell you.
I still have some stuff in my bag, to be honest.
Okay. That's, okay, but what about the washing? Because I'm going to tell you something.
I've done most of the washing. I didn't
wash everything.
I haven't washed everything. I did some dark stuff. I did the wet stuff.
I actually like wish that when I come back, I don't want to wash a thing. That's my dark secret of like, why does it have to be dirty? Like, I'm just wearing it.
Well, some people, like, depending on where you're staying, like, will like do all their washing before they leave and then they can unpack clean. But I feel like I'm like, it's not that clean though, is it? Like, it's already, there's something in the bag that's touched something.
Yeah, that's so true. I'm not on that level. Is there anything else to say? I think that's it. The trip happened and it was great.
Trip happened. Nothing crazy happened. Get over it, you know?
Can I tell you what's happening to me that's a bit crazy?
What?
Okay. This has been my week. So Monday, I woke up at like 2 in the morning or just before or just after. Mm-hmm. And then I just had this thought where I was like, I'm not going to stay in bed. I'm just going to get up and live my life.
I've never done that. People are always like, if you wake up, just get up and do something. And I'm like, if I wake up like in the morning when I'm meant to get up, I don't want to get up. Like,
that's so interesting.
I'm never getting up. If I could never get up, I wouldn't.
But like, if you can't sleep and it's the middle of the night, what are you tossing and like, what are you doing?
I will look at my phone or read my book.
Okay.
I'll like read my book for a while, or like very rarely would I be so tossing and turning that I would get up, and that's maybe to like have some bread or something, because it's like, you know, when sometimes at night you have dinner and you think, I don't need highly refined carbohydrates with my dinner. I could just have protein and vegetables. And then you're like, it's like 2 a.m. and you're lying
starving.
There. Your body is screaming.
Literally, it'll wake you up. It's so hungry.
And you need to go butter a slice of bread and eat it to go to sleep.
Night carbs.
Literally.
Well, I did that, and then I was awake the rest of the day, sort of managing, and then right at the end of the night, I like was really like deliriously tired, and I had a gig, and then I like cancelled it. And then that night, that I went to bed really early, right? Because I was so tired from that, and I went to bed.
Out.
Then I went to bed early, like 7:30. This never happens. 8. I woke up at midnight. I got up. I could not go to sleep. I got up, and I blow dried my hair. I watched a few episodes of Too Much.
You're worrying about flushing the toilet and you're getting up to do a blow dry.
Sorry, I keep saying blow dry. There's no sound. This is a heated thermal hot brush.
It's a hot brush. Okay.
And that's actually why I got it, because I'm like, I need to be able to do my hair at any time without it disturbing neighbors, I've got such a crazy lifestyle that it's been actually and honestly, that felt good to me. Instead of like tossing in my bedroom next to Ben and I was worried about waking him, I'm like, I just got ready for my day at midnight. I did that. I ate food. I was like, I'm hungry.
Did you go back to sleep at all?
Midnight. And then I spent the whole day awake until 9 p.m. And then here I am today.
And so that was last night. You got up at midnight.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And actually, I remembered the dream that I woke up from. And I think I have a real thing with house invasion. I think it really scares me.
Interesting.
It was in my apartment. The door opened, like someone had just come in like an intruder, but it was someone who looked like Ben, but just a little bit off, like an imposter. And Ben was next to me, and I was so scared. And that woke me up, and then I was up for a minute. So anyways, that's just what's been happening with me. That's where I'm at.
Wow. I know. And then it is funny. I feel like we have like a bargain in life, in our relationship. And I have this bargain with a few of my friends, like friends who are like more conventionally successful than me and you. And like, you're allowed to and I'm happy to hear it. Like, you're allowed to complain to me about like your career and things if you're like, it's not going well, and I'm here to hear it.
Yep.
Even though I'm technically less successful. Like, that's fun.
Yeah.
And in the same way, I'm allowed to tell you that I'm tired.
Totally. That's so true.
When you work at dawn every single day and I do not work much and I'm hanging out and I'm like, I'm actually so tired right now. I'm really tired. And you're like, and like you hear me, and it's the same thing as when you're like, oh my God, I'm so worried about my career. And I'm like, I hear you. Like, you know what I mean?
That's actually, I've never seen it that way. That's actually so iconic to have that bargain. But I've always said this, like, I don't ever want to police sleep unless someone's being a real cunt about it. Like, I'm like, everyone's allowed to be tired. Just work it. Everything in life is tiring, and everyone can, and I do understand my work is more unique, but also me in saying that, I was more being like, what's up with me? Like, what's going on? That's what, because I'm just being like, this is a bit more abnormal.
What's up? Because I'm up. I'm getting up.
And honestly, I do it and it feels like shameful, but then I'm like, I reckon there's more people, like my nonna would wake at 3 a.m. every morning. She lived alone in this huge mansion, very wog style, and she would like tinker and coffee because she wouldn't believe in just like, she couldn't go back to sleep. So I'm like, I guess it's just like that, but it just feels really wrong.
I think it's like, I mean, you can do whatever you want.
That's
I mean,
what I remembered. You can just
do whatever you want, but also like be careful of your sleep. You know, you've got to have certain patterns. But there are people at the, you know, it's like billionaire mindset, isn't it? You know, it's like that diary of a CEO shit to be like, oh, my first day starts at midnight. I wake up. My first day from midnight to 7 a.m. and you're not even out of bed yet. I've already had a full day. And then my second day starts at 8 a.m. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're kind of...
That's not what I'm doing intentionally.
No, you're not. You're doing a silent blow dry while watching Family Guy on your laptop. But like, that's also important.
I do think I was like, if I just tried to sleep and woken up at 4, I wouldn't have had time for a blow dry, and then I had content that day. I was like, this is worth it. It was like, this will quiet my brain more to like do my hair so I don't look fucked up and like feel like shit, but it is strange. Anyways, what about you? Tell me something about you.
What am I up to? Okay. This was just a fun quote, and this is a quick thing because I've been playing a game with my boyfriend. A video game, not a mind game. I mean, I've got a few of those going too, but don't want to discuss them. But we were just playing a game. It's called like the Yakuza game. So like you're like in Japan and you're in the Yakuza and anyway, blah, blah, blah. But we were talking about like you go to like a hostess bar. Do you know what a hostess bar is in Japan? It's like, again, I'm not even going to describe it very well, but it's like a bar in Japan. They have them host bars and hostess bars. And you go there and you like order drinks. But the whole thing is like a girl works there, and she like sits with you and like gives you like girlfriend experience vibes for like, she's like, oh my God, like welcome to the bar, let's get some champagne, what are you up to? And like that's like they go to like hang out with the hostesses.
I would love to do that.
So like reaction, you would be an amazing hostess.
Wouldn't I be amazing at that?
And I asked Alex, I was like, do you think I would be a good hostess? And he said no.
You know why? You'd be
Immediately.
like, rub my feet.
Well, yeah, I firstly would be like, rub my feet. But the quote that he said.
Actually, there's when you want to do that. There's nothing wrong with that. I didn't
Yeah,
mean to
actually,
say that.
there's men who would pay a lot of money to rub my
totally.
feet. And that's what I always remind him.
That's so good.
I was like, you should be so lucky.
You've got to be reminded.
But he said, and it came to him so quickly, this quote off the top of his head. Okay, he said, no, you wouldn't be a good hostess because you're difficult to please and easy to read.
Wow.
And I was like, wow.
That should be on a bumper sticker.
Difficult to please, easy to read.
Difficult to please, easy to read.
And that's the opposite of what you would need to be a good hostess, right? Because you need to be like delighted at the smallest thing. And if you're not, no one can tell.
Yeah. Wow.
But me, very difficult to please. And if I'm not happy, you'll kind of know about it. You can tell.
That's amazing. What a quote. That comes from like deep love and knowing someone.
Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, babe. And it's your life's purpose and your big job in this world to try to please me. And it's a marathon, not a sprint.
That's it.
And you're working at it every day. Maybe someday you will.
That's awesome. What's my quote? Am I like easy to please, easy to lay?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess you're kind of easy to please, difficult to read. I don't know if you're difficult to read.
I don't think I'm difficult. I think I'm easy to please and then easy to
maybe eager to please.
That's so true.
Sorry,
you've gotten to the heart of it.
Eager to please, and I am reticent to please. I don't want to be pleased, and I'm hard to please.
That's so sick. That's so funny.
What's going on your TikTok at the moment? What TikToks are you seeing? I've realized that a few of my notes are
TikTok based.
They're algorithmic. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. So you're like the only two people I send TikToks to are you and my producer Hannah, and it's so fun. And we send so many. And literally, I've said this before. I love TikTok. I love sitting on TikTok and laughing and Anyway, so
it is true. When we were on the trip, Concetta would just hear her outside laughing to herself, laughing and laughing. It's just it's just a video.
Yeah, it's just videos, and obviously we send them to each other and they're banked up. So I haven't watched. You may have sent me things I haven't seen yet.
Oh yeah, I can't even remember. It's the second I send a TikTok, it's out of
it's out of your brain.
I'm like, wow.
I reckon everything is about. Obviously makeup, loving yourself, everything is girls. And then there's like there's definitely, I'm trying to teach it to show me just funny shit. And that's awesome.
Have you seen, I feel like my algorithm is really pushing Youngblood, the artist.
How interesting. What do you think of him?
He seems like a great guy. He seems like a really fun guy. I don't like love his music. It's like a shame that I don't like his music that much because he seems like such a cool, fun guy. And the algorithm really wants me to like it. It's like it's always showing me like interviews and it's like he's done this thing, he's done this. So I thought that, but I'm like, is this everyone? Is this like
I'm getting no Youngblood.
Why? That's crazy to me.
And you know how it's spelled Younglb. I always read it Youngblood in my head.
Well, it makes me think of the 5 Seconds of Summer song Youngblood, which is
Youngblood.
Do you want it? What are those boys up to? I miss them.
One guy went solo. Whoa. I know that because like people at work are like talk to this solo guy all the time. But can I be honest, like I literally never thought about them once. Didn't even know they were a thing. I was like, but it's supposed to be a big deal, right? They're Australia's boy band. I'm like, who and what? They've got one song I love.
They've got the two. I don't mind two of their songs. I mean, the Youngblood and the other one that's like, you look so perfect standing there in my American. You're making me sing too much.
No, that's really good.
And
I know that.
So down.
I like
lipstick stain.
I love you're my little songbird.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of the one I love. The one I love is like a really like deep one.
Oh wow. I should listen to it. I should listen to the album. I should delve in me never listening to new artists, never like giving the time to like develop my musical taste. I should listen to a full album from 5 Seconds of Summer.
What do you listen to all the time? I actually feel like I don't know that about you. What is your taste?
I listen to the song Harvest Moon by Neil Young a lot. I listen to Born to Run by Bruce Springsteen.
Holy shit, Lauren.
And just kind of those two, like, over and over again. And, like, it's kind of always awesome.
Okay, and now I want to know what times in the day, like, what's your listening habits? Now I've become Spotify.
Okay, my listening habits. Pretty much if I'm driving and I'm sick of the podcast I'm listening to, which I am listening to a podcast right now, which is a true crime. And I don't mind it, but, like, my gripe with, and it's kind of ironic to talk about a podcast being meaningless or pointless or, you know, dilly-dallying too much when I'm here on a podcast. That is, I would say 99% dilly-dally.
Yeah, fully.
But it's fun. But, you know, we listen to a podcast and it's like a crime podcast and there's a central line, but they're dragging it out. And they open an episode that's like, and it's about a modern crime or something. And they're like, in 1800, there was a string of workers who discovered this rare mineral deposit in the river. This mineral deposit dates back to the medieval time, you know, and it's just about how, like, the town got its name, but they're trying to color it. I don't know. It just was pissing me off. So I will listen to music in the car if I'm chilling.
Just those two songs?
Just those two songs. No, I put on do you use the Spotify AI DJ?
No, never.
He's crazy, but he gets me. But he also gets mad at you if you skip songs too much. Like,
really?
Because he goes like, hey, Lauren, I'm going to put on some cool songs for you. This is the vibe right now. And then you put it on. And then if I'm like, nah, I skip 3 songs in a row. And then he goes, skip, skip, skip. You know, if you don't like what I'm playing, you can just ask me what to play. It's like, it really made me feel like he was mad at me.
That's so crazy. That's my nightmare and my hell. Yeah. Some fake person, like, telling me music and getting it wrong every single time.
This also is related. So kind of algorithm was feeding me a lot of Youngblood, really wants me to like Youngblood. Algorithm also wants me to like Lewis Capaldi as well, which I do like him as a person. Again, Youngblood and Lewis Capaldi, I love their vibes. Like, I'd love to hang out with the two of them. I'd love, like, us 3 to, like...
Oh, my God.
Maybe us 4. Like, you, me, Lewis Capaldi, and Youngblood.
That's
like,
awesome.
I think we could all hang with, like, have a sick time. Like, if we were all in Hamilton Island together,
oh my gosh.
That would be awesome. But I would be like, hey, like, let's not listen to your music, guys.
Oh my God, but honestly, like, I want to talk to these guys and then, like, talk to them about everything but music.
Yeah, truly. Everything.
Do you know what I mean? I'm like,
I want to pick their brains.
Let's just talk about being a human and, like,
life,
oh my God, I hated that sentence. But, like, just, like, other stuff. Yeah. And, like, you do music all the time. Like, you can talk to Zane Lowe or whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah. Like, let's just talk about, this, like, what's happening.
What's going on?
What makes you tick? What makes you tick? What are you hanging out? What shows are you watching? What are we eating? What do you think of How Much Time? What do you think of Sword? Meet Our Friend Sword. Yeah. La, la, la. Things like that.
Do you know this singer as well? I'm getting Audrey Hobart.
Oh, my God, yes.
I thought she was a good one to introduce a little game that I thought of.
Okay, obsessed.
Because Audrey Hobart, she's got, like, you might know the song if you're on TikTok, but she's got, am I going to sing another song?
Oh my God, please. I love the song.
I'm going to the party. What is
the chorus? Sue me. Sue me, I want to be wanted.
And then she's got another song that's like a bowling alley. It's like, so I got my jeans on and I yeah. But anyway, she's I think she seems fun, but 2 things about her. Okay, people are saying she's a nepo baby, which I feel like she borderline is because she's just like in the kind of entertainment zeitgeist, but because her dad was a writer for the show The Middle.
No,
do you know that show? Not Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah, The Middle. That's the one with that lady from Raymond.
Is that her or is it a lady that looks like her?
No, I think it is.
Okay, but it's not. But the thing, okay, and then I wanted to ask you, like, because did you watch Malcolm in the Middle?
Yeah.
And The Middle is not related.
No.
But they just made a show that, like, has kind of sort of the same title.
Yeah.
And the cast, they, like, cast it with, like, people who, like, look like, it's really weird.
Yeah. It's actually, I think they play reruns on, like, Australian TV of The Middle. It's that lady. What's the name? Patricia. Yeah. I keep thinking
Heaton.
Yeah.
Patricia Heaton, who actually I've seen recently. She looks gorgeous.
Oh my God.
Aging gracefully.
I can't wait to look that up. I love hearing about when a woman looks gorgeous.
She looks fantastic.
I love to look it up.
She looks amazing.
Oh, it's like crack.
Also wanted to say who was getting heat this week. Jennifer Love Hewitt. Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Oh my God, yes. She put on weight. She looks so hot.
She looks gorgeous.
Yeah, I know.
Shut up.
Everyone's disgusting.
Literally.
And still so upset. Like, people, like, humans will be fat shaming until the end of time, sadly.
She's not even fat. I'm literally mean. And I will say that she's like objectively very beautiful.
It's because she just doesn't look how she looked when she was like 18.
Yeah,
like,
get over it.
Get the hell over it. But
She's got a beautiful face and huge cans. Anyway.
I know. And again, it'd be like a man would chop off his arm to be with that for...
Are you kidding?
Literally 30 minutes.
If you saw her walk down the street, like, people would fall over.
If she was like, wanna fuck me? Like...
Yeah.
It'd be like ding ding ding. It'd be like a bowling ball going down and all the pins go down.
Literally, everyone would do
What's that called? A strike?
A strike.
Exactly. I was gonna say the middle is giving. It was like we like Patricia Heaton. Let's give her a show. Let's like put her in something we love her. It's giving, Julia Louis-Dreyfus in when she had the new adventures of old Christine. One of my favorite show titles of all time. I actually remember being like. You know when you're like, you because I want to be like, I love that show and I love her and I love what that's about. And I tried to watch it, you know, you find like on a website, like, but it's like, and I'm like, I wasn't getting to it.
But I'm not, but like Veep is awesome if you've watched Veep. If you want Julia.
Yeah, and that's how you should get Julia.
Yeah. But on Audrey Herbert, so she seems fun. She seems cool. She's like, you know, probably has a rich family and a good upbringing and, you know, all of those things that we can hold against her, sure. She's like quite quirky though. And she's like quirky looking, dresses quirky, like she dances in a quirky way that like she's copping a bit of flack for, that she's not traditionally glamorous and you know, putting herself out there in that way. And so I didn't want to like, and I think it's fun that she's quirky.
Yeah.
So I don't want to like, I'm not piling on, but I have like one thing to say that was critical, but also I'm trying not to tear women down. And so I thought it could be a fun thing. What if we, it's like if you want to say something critical, if you want to be a bitch, why don't we do a compliment sandwich? And if you can think of like another celebrity or something, if you want to say something critical about a celebrity, the way you do it, it's like a thing. It's like what teachers do to give their students feedback and stuff. So you say something nice, and then you say the criticism, and then you say something nice again.
What's really hard is I should be doing this in my job.
We should all be doing it in our lives.
Also, do you have a head start because like you're literally with a teacher?
Yeah, my boyfriend's a teacher, and his skills working with children who have complex needs very much inform the way he handles me.
That's amazing.
And it really makes him equipped to be my boyfriend. So Audrey Herbert, my compliment sandwich for her is your song is really catchy and fun, and I like the sound. But in your music video for the Bowling Alley song, respectfully, like, what the fuck are you wearing? Like, not only is it just like kind of a bad outfit, it's kind of like a nothing outfit. It's like what I would have worn when I was like 12 years old in 2001, but in a bad way. And also, like, you can do that, that's fine. But the jeans that I've seen her wear several times, they're really ill-fitting. Like, ill-fitting. That's what gets me. Do whatever you want, but like, you've got a great body, like, get some jeans that fit. I know you can afford it.
Okay. I'm going to let you
And I need
continue.
another compliment. You can't let me finish on that. You can't finish on that. And also, but I really like that you're kind of carving out this more quirky niche in the mainstream. And I think it's exciting. And I think it's awesome that that is existing in the mainstream now.
How do you think you should take that?
I think it would still come across as offensive.
Me too. I'm like, I just really heard the criticism.
I really think that the bread of the sandwich there, which was the compliments, was really thin slices.
Yeah.
It was sandwich
thins. I like
thins.
your song.
It was sandwich thins. It was corn thins. It was gluten-free bread. And it was a big slab of meat. It was like a big pastrami sandwich.
Okay, wait. Can I do this, but instead of a woman with a thing? Because I was racking my brains listening. But I was like, okay, let's make it an object. Let's like detach from the human.
Let's stop.
Okay, I'm going to say this. Okay. What are they called? Air fryers. Oh my God, guys. Like, you have like changed the game in that like the oven we're done with the oven. It's too big.
Yeah, the oven is not happening anymore.
You are like a handbag. You're like an accessory that we love, but you're a bit hard to clean. You're a little bit hard to clean. I'll clean you, but I'm not doing this often as I can because there's a lot of contraptions to it. But at the end of the day, the convenience you give me, I'm grateful.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. You have to try with an item.
Okay, an
if
item.
You can think
of
one.
Why don't you give me an item?
Okay. Okay, what about fuck, I'm trying to think, like, what do you use a lot? Like, what about, like, is there a hair tool? Is there...
Chair. Oh, my Dyson Airwrap?
Let's do that.
Okay, Dyson Airwrap.
And have this intention that, like, you want them to hear this and still give you the product.
Yeah.
So you really need to nail this this compliment sounded.
Okay. Dyson Airwrap.
Oh wait, you already have it. Okay, so for me,
I'll have another one. I'll take another one and I'll sell it on Facebook Marketplace. Dyson Airwrap, you are very quick and quite easy to use. I'll say that, and effective at like drying hair in like a really nice and quick, speedy way that I really find convenient. But as a styling tool, I feel like I'm on a knife's edge and I need to use products and I need to be doing a lot of things to make this style hold longer than 20, 30 minutes. And everyone I talk to gives me a really complicated routine of what products to use, and it's an $80 root spray. And I'm like, I'm not going to buy that. Thank you, though. But it's undeniably the most chic hair tool. And I love looking at it on my counter. Aww. I love the experience of using it. And I love just the indulgence.
Babe, that was like night and day to Audrey Ober. Okay? Literally, because the real like love came in at the end. Like, I felt that made me like want one. I'm like, fuck all the bullshit. Like, fuck that. Like, look at how it makes her feel that she's like, it's an experience. And so I hope to have one day. Like, do you think it's crazy that like I don't have one? Like, I just like every woman like has one who's like got, okay, not everyone we know this. Please don't listen to this and be like, ah. Yeah. But, you know, it's like, you know, people are having them and speaking the way you speak.
I think it's good. It's not worth the price. There's no question that it's not worth the price. You've got to get it on sale, and you've got to get it like when you've just gotten home from Argentina filming a show and you sort of think that everything's going to be up from there. And that's when you need to buy it.
Well, my birthday's coming up. Maybe I'll get 1,000 of my closest friends to
all pitch in. I'll give you $1.
Yeah. I'm going to do a GoFundMe.
$1 a day. If we all pitch in $1, guys. Hey, guys, crowdfund shout out.
That's so funny.
But yeah, I mean, what do you got?
Okay, let's talk about my upcoming laser appointment. Yeah. Let's just talk about laser for a minute. You know this, and if I haven't said it on the podcast before, I am investing in full body laser at the ripe old age of 30. I'm deciding, let's invest for the next year.
Let's do it.
Starting in winter, you know, and that's usually when it's good for like, you're not in the sun, any wassels. So after this, I'm going to go to my appointment where I've got full leg. And I was like, not the Brazilian. I read that one Kim K quote where she was like, I've got no hair at all, but I regret getting my like pussy done because like when I'm an old woman, I think maybe I'd want to see my hair there. Anyways, that's like,
I kind of don't. I know. I'm not going to get into it, but I don't think, do people really regret it that much? Like, are you thinking that much about? I don't know. And then also I have beef with like celebrities. I saw Cameron Diaz saying like, every young woman is lasering all her hair off. And I'm like, okay, first and foremostly, they're not. Like, having, like, pubic hair is literally uncontroversial. And I think more people have it than not. Like, I don't know.
So true. No,
are we really out there? Like, am I revealing myself here?
No.
In a long-term relationship?
No. I honestly think it's totally normal and right. And I do wonder if what's in my, like, it could be my history and past of, like, being shamed by men in a different era and a different generation.
Always have to acknowledge the privilege and burden. Here we have an Italian woman's body hair is going to be different to my body hair.
That's absolutely correct.
At the end of the day, you're Italian.
And for right now, I'm not. That is, at the end of the day, the start of the day, middle, and from the start, middle, it's all happening.
24/7, you're Italian.
I have to be Italian.
And that's your cross to bear.
And I realized, like, just know that no one's making me do this. Like, it's giving like I'm about to get plastic surgery. But for right now, it's for me because I just like how things look without it in like lingerie and like bikinis and So whatever, like I'm doing it. And so I've added on Brazilian. I actually like caved and I was like, wow, let's do it. So you have to shave you have to shave, you have to do the work before you go there.
That's what I think a lot of people who haven't done it before, or like if you're, just anyone who hasn't had laser hair removal, a lot of dudes or whatever, you might not know. You need to be completely clean shaven and you need to shave and then they do the laser. Yep. So that's a lot of work.
It's so much work. And honestly, in my past, I remember them being like, yeah, this is too long. We can't do, like, they're mad at you if you don't
shave close enough.
Absolutely.
But it's like, okay, babe, get the razor out. What am I paying for?
It's like their burden. I'm like, but this is your remit.
Yeah.
This is literally your remit to like deal with this stuff. And so can you imagine yesterday, the up since midnight day, where I've now like gotten to the end of the day, it's 8, 9 p.m. I just want to go to bed and I'm like, if I don't shave my entire half body, I'm fucked for this appointment because I've got work, podcast, appointment. And so I'm literally, I'm on the toilet like delirious, like shaving dry. I'm like using 5 different razors. My skin's all flaky. Then I've got to hit the puss. And I'm like, and there's crevices I can't get to. And honestly, I'm like, Ben needed to get in there. And I'm like...
Do you think when celebrities get lasers, like when Kim did it, like she's got someone else shaving it? Surely.
What's the name? That guy, Chris Appleton's shaving it.
He would. He'd be like, okay, we're going to just get the razor in. Just going to do a really nice. And he's like zhuzhing it around. He's like rubbing product. He's like, this is the Huawei hairspray. Just going to work some wax into it.
That's a really good question. I think, she would have had someone at least help her. Absolutely.
Yeah, because we need help.
We need help. That's good. Wish me luck. I actually think as soon as this is done, I will go home and check the close shaveness of it all.
Yeah. But also, I just think they should have a razor there and like she's up in there, she's down there. Like, seriously, you can't just go over it for me, babe? Like, what do you mean?
One of my favorite laser memories is recently I was having laser done and the girl doing it was literally like full-blown Italian, like born in Italy. And she was like, you've got Italian features. You've got that traditional Italian face. And as an Italian girl and Australian who are like, you're not Italian enough. You can't speak it. You're like to have a literal look will be like, no, you're what it looks like.
You're enough. She looked into your pussy and she was like, you're enough.
Oh, that's
you're
what Italian. I want to hear. What about you, Queenie?
I mean, I also wanted to talk about, he's kind of old news now, but I still wanted to address it. There was this guy online recently who came out saying that he has Guzman Gomez like 2 or 3 times a day. And I really was just on his side from the get-go.
Yep. He's really lovable.
People were really coming after him and they were saying like,
Why?
You're crazy. And then also he said, so, okay, imagine you eat Guzman Gomez twice a day, like all the time you eat. It's your main thing. You're going through the drive-through. Everyone knows you. You're the Guzman guy. He's Guzman every day. How much he's spending in a year? Do you think?
That's going to be thousands, right?
Thousands. And he said he calculated he spent $6,500 on Guzman in 1 year.
Oh, boy.
Hear me out. Over a whole year.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, that seems fine. Is that fine?
That's interesting. Yeah, because I reckon people spend $6,000 on like eating out anyway.
I would spend that on on groceries and food.
Groceries, food, like whatever you put in your...
If you added it up over the year, right? Am I crazy? I have no idea.
That's so interesting. But honestly, like, can't we just, like, again, it's back to just let this guy live. Like, let him just do what he wants.
Live. Let him enjoy his burrito bowl.
Yeah, I just think he's so cute. And it's extreme, but it's like, he's, like, that's perfect for content, don't we think?
I think it was awesome and perfect. If you want to look him up as well, my observation, which I did comment, which he did reply to.
Oh, wow.
He took as a compliment, which I'm glad he did, because again, I'm on his side, was that this guy looks like the perfect combination of Girthmaster, the personality and adult star, and Shane Gillis, the comedian.
Wow.
That's what he looks like.
You actually nailed that.
That's exactly what he looks like. But there was one detail of this that made me turn against him. And that is that he doesn't use the Guzman loyalty app.
Oh, that's nuts. What?
That's crazy. I was like, crazy. You lost me. You lost me.
Oh, that's so funny. That's like every time every time we talk about Macca's, you're like, have you got the app?
You've got to get the Macca's app.
I know. It's because I'm in denial about how much I have Macca's, you know?
Yeah. The rewards that I reap from the Macca's app really open my eyes to how much I'm getting it.
I need to tell you, okay, the other night, one of my favorite parts of the night, I think we know this, is like, the eating at the end of the night. Like when you're getting drunk on a night out, when I know I'm going home to eat is awesome. But recently I've been like hanging out with Triple J people on a Friday night and we were like, it's like actually like bringing me so much joy. We play spoons. Like I bring cards and we play spoons and we play like other card games and I love it, like bullshit and stuff. Then the last Friday we played Jenga, we played pool. Like I just love that shit versus like being in a really loud like club and you can't. Anyway, so we've been doing that. And then the last Friday we were like, let's go Macca's. It was just up the street. We all go to Macca's. The orders we were ordering, we all went bananas, Lauren. I wish you could have seen it.
So fun.
I
whatever
was like,
you want.
we went nuts. I got a chicken and cheese. I got it in a meal with chips. Then I also got I got a McFlurry. You know the way I do it. I don't even need to say it.
Oreo McFlurry, extra chocolate. Seriously, extra chocolate sauce. Like, just put heaps in. I'll pay whatever you want. That's what she says.
That's amazing. I want that on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Just the way you said that, more perfect than I did. And everyone was talking about the McWings. So I ordered McWings, and then we also had like nugget. Like we ate like pigs, but the McWings are incredible. It was my first time, and we all just like ate so much. I did not sleep for 3 hours because I got home so full. But it was the highlight of my week. Like us overeating Macca's like late at night, like 2 a.m, and just talking and just like being quiet, like eating McWings and like trying all the different sauces. Like Macca's is amazing. And also someone messaged me. You know what I said on one of the apps where I was like, it should be like it should be conscription that you have to like work at Macca's or like whatever. They were like being like,
thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service. I just think like, anyways, the person replied being like, agree, but also I think everyone should have to be conscripted to work in retail or service for at least like 2 years. And I mean, yeah.
That's awesome.
Anyways, I just want to share that Macca's memory with y'all.
I love as well how, you know, you're not allowed to talk about brands and stuff like on the radio or anything all week. And so you just come on here and you're literally yelling like, I love McDonald's. You just got to get it all out while you're here. It's so special.
Food. It's just food at the end of the day.
I've got gossip.
Oh, let's go.
I've got gossip, okay? And I've got I've got a special kind of guest for the gossip as well.
Holy shit.
So this gossip is about a movie in a way. So it involves a movie. And so I thought I was just trying, and I didn't want to say the name of the movie. So I thought who better to kind of get involved and ask rather than friend of the show and host of the last video store, Alexei Toliopoulos.
Incredible.
So I got him to consult on this gossip. So I'll tell you the gossip first, and then I've got Alexei telling you a bit more about the movie. So this gossip came to me, this girl, she doesn't want to be identified, but she said she's got like a group chat with her friends, okay? And they're all like adults as well. So they're all in their 30s or something. And this group chat, they were planning to all watch a movie together. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of, and so that's, I won't say the name of the movie. Alexei will tell you a bit more about the movie. They're planning to watch a movie together. And then in the group chat, one of her friends, a guy friend, just messaged like, hey guys, I actually can't join you to watch the movie because my fiance wouldn't be happy with me seeing the nude scenes in this film.
No.
And this is like a 30-year-old man with a fiance or whatever, like 30-something probably.
Oh no.
And his fiance wasn't allowed to watch the movie because his fiance was uncomfortable with the nudity in the movie. But can I say, like, Alexei will tell you about it. Like, honestly, I asked Alexei for like a voice note talking about this, and he, in typical Alexei, talking about a movie fashion, he did talk for quite a long time. So kind of prepare yourself for this.
That's all strap in.
Yeah, let's just get into it. All right, I'll find it. What are we doing? Where is it? I'll edit it in as well, don't worry.
Oh, that's so smart.
All right, maybe I'll just play it from Messenger. I did screen record it, but I just realized we've had this fan on the whole time.
I just realized that too. We may as well finish it.
Okay. Fuck my life.
Why is it?
Hello, Lauren. Hello, Concetta. And hello to all the listeners in the Big Natty universe right now. It is my great pleasure to be your cinema expert to help with this conundrum and piece of gossip. Lauren has revealed to me the title of the film in question. And I will not reveal the title to keep some anonymity and privacy to the person in question. But I would say when I heard that this was the case around this movie, I thought this was whack, absolutely whack. So it could have been one or two movies. There is an original classic 1970s horror film. There's a real cornerstone of its particular subgenre. And then there is a much maligned 2000s era remake. That is also a very fun watch. So it could be either one that they could be watching. They could want something quite classy and beautiful, or watching something quite silly and goofy.
I don't know which
The
one it is
remake, which is quite likely, is silly and goofy. And according to the Parents Guide on IMDb, features no nudity or sexuality whatsoever. There's nothing of that sort in the movie. And it's rated M in Australia. So, any teenager is allowed to see this movie. The original has a little bit more in it. On the BBFC, which is the British Board of Classification website, they says nudity. Nudity includes sights of a bare-breasted woman dancing provocatively alone in her room. And I have also looked up the scene in question on a website called aznude.com, which you can see pictures and clips from any nude scene in almost any movie. And that scene in question does feature one of Britain's it girls of the 1970s. And you do see her dancing around. It's not quite provocative. It's more in kind of almost an odd ritual sense. She's really beautiful. You see her breasts in a mid-shot and a close-up. And they are rather lovely. I let the record show, I think they're beautiful boobies. And they're perky, everything that you would hope for. And you do see butt as well, but it is not her butt. It is a butt that belongs to a butt double. So it's the character's butt, but it's not the actress's butt. There's a couple of other nude scenes in the movie too that involve other actors. One is a younger woman naked, kneeled next to a gravestone. And early on in the movie, you just see a woman in a bathtub. You see her boobies too. So, I mean, I think that anyone, regardless of their engagement or not, could be safe watching this kind of movie is where I would land on it.
Thank you, Alexei.
Thank you, Alexei. That was so funny and makes this gossip so insane. Do you think
it's not like the movie was like some sexy movie?
Well, you know what this means? This means that this guy didn't want to hang out with them and he couldn't say that, so he had to lie and throw his...
Do you reckon?
Yeah, because that's crazy. What? That's crazy. I can't believe that. Maybe.
It might have just been Crazy Girlfriend.
Okay, fine.
Okay,
and off mic, you'll tell us a movie?
I'll tell you the movie off mic. And if you just DM me, I'll tell you the movie as well.
Okay, I love
honestly.
that. Secret.
I just don't want to blow up the spot of anyone unless you're the guy or the girlfriend. If you're secretly the fiance who forbade this and you think this is about you and you're going to DM me and you're going to drag me into this... I don't think any of our girly listeners
No. I think that'd be really good.
I think they'd be chill.
Amazing.
I can't stop thinking about it. I think it's the end of the podcast, so I won't be drawing attention to it in an annoying way now. Yeah. But we did just realize we've had the fan on inside this studio the whole time that's like making a humming noise. Yeah. And I really hope that it's not like fucked up your experience.
Totally. If you're hearing this, it means like it really did pass a sort of quality check. Yeah. Like, what's that called? Quality control.
QC.
And we're hoping that you don't hear it. But this could be a lost episode. We will sort of have to address it. But
I'll hear it. I think we could filter the sound out.
Okay, cool. We're gonna put we're gonna put a backing track.
Let's put a backing track.
We're gonna put 5 seconds of summer songs underneath this whole episode to drown out
just the album.
Just the album. So, and Lauren can listen to the album through listening to the podcast because that's your main medium.
That's what I need to do.
Well, time for you to go get laser.
Laser it up. Laser. Yeah, any closing remarks? Any final words?
No, thank you for being a Biantini. Please tell one person you know about this podcast who doesn't already know.
Yep, just one. Not more than one. Don't make a big deal about it.
Put it in a letter. And we actually want you to go old mode. Like, you're not allowed to DM, you're not allowed to tag, you're not allowed to you have to send a letter.
Just send a paper handwritten letter, because that's what print it out and go knock on a door
Yeah.
and say, excuse me.
You have to get a can, poke a hole in the end, get another can, poke a hole in the end, get a string, put the strings between. When you're hanging out with your friends, you give them that,
Give
and
them
then
one
you say
can.
it in that.
You walk away and make the string taut. And then you whisper into the can, you should listen to this podcast.
Another way we'll let you do it is, you know how there's that one train station where like you go on one corner and you speak into the wall and then it like tells the person on the diagonal, the other corner of like the marble of this station.
A whispering wall.
A whispering wall.
Would love to see you at a whispering wall promoting the podcast.
Yeah, so just kind of those methods.
Yeah.
And thank you for listening.
Think about the geography and how you can use that like as a whispering wall. I once used to like live opposite like a kind of valley, and the sound really carried across the valley. There was a guy who would talk on his balcony on the telephone a lot, and it was like a whispering wall. It would come straight in. So kind of have a look at Google Maps. Look at a topographic map. Find valley.
Everyone needs to go for a walk for like their mental health. You know, just go for a walk, find a valley, and then like 2 birds, 1 stone.
Walk around and do like some acoustic tests, like bop, bop. Do a bit of that.
Oh, and we'll let you like in a shopping center where like you have to, you know those pranks where you run and like get the mic to like go to the whole supermarket?
Yeah.
If you can do that, that would.
Yeah, we'll allow that.
We'll allow that technology because it's usually an old mic. Okay, we better go.
We'll let you go.
Okay,
All right,